Okay, so look, since the last time we talked, UPS decided to lay off 7,500 people, drivers, okay? But they're giving them $150,000 for their troubles. Is that something y'all would be interested in? Would you take the buyout? Would you not take the buyout? Let's talk about it after the intro. Run the clip. So I come across that boy Will, probably one of my favorite creators when it comes to up-to-date topics and issues. And he's talking about this UPS buyout. So I figured I'd weigh in on it. So from what I'm seeing, back in July 2025, UPS started doing a buyout program for the drivers. Now, pretty much the union failed them in this whole situation. They were giving them $1,800 per year worked with a $10,000 minimum. So that means, I think you have to be at least full-time, but that means that you could be working there 2 years and you would get at least $10,000 for your time being there. And we're gonna give you your medical benefits and whatever vacation you had left, we're gonna pay you out for that good stuff. Now, that sounds okay, but to me, that's a slap in the face. So they redid it and came out with a whole nother buyout program for this year. This one, they giving out $150,000, 100 of them things. I don't necessarily know if that comes with the vacation time and all that other stuff like they were doing at first, but I would assume it does. But I just got so many questions because it just doesn't seem like it makes sense to me. The 150,000 sounds great in my mind, but who is it for though? Is this for somebody that's been there 10, 15, 20 years? Is this for somebody that's been there just 1 or 2 years? I don't know. If you've been there 1 or 2 years, somebody offering you 150,000, I think you should take the 150,000. Then again, let's see how much the drivers usually make. So Google is saying that this Google, she down here. Don't worry about it. Anyway, whoa, pause, not down here. Anyway, Google's saying they make at least $90,000. I believe that because every time I've seen a UPS driver, I've never seen one running. And I'm saying this from my fed up days. Another story, another day. But I've never seen them running fast. They're always taking their time. They good old sweet time. I'm pretty sure that was for a reason. They getting overtime, double overtime, triple overtime, holiday pay, all that type of stuff. So whatever. But my point is, I've never seen them working too fast, too hard, too anything. They just take their time to get their work done and move on about their day. So with that being said, I think these drivers are making anywhere from $90,000 to $150,000. I'm not talking about CDL drivers. I'm not talking about anything past the straight truck. Y'all know the big brown truck. Okay, I'll probably put a picture up, but y'all know the big brown truck I'm talking about. Okay, the first thing comes to mind is there any kind of clause? Because some people do crazy stuff like that. So will it be like, oh, well, you can't work for any competitors. That means you can't work for DHL, you can't work for Amazon, you can't work for FedEx, anything like that. That would be the first thing I would look into. If I find any information prior to me making this video, I'll go ahead and, take care of that. I don't know how many, I don't necessarily know how many drivers that have signed up already, but does this apply to seasonal drivers? Probably not. It's probably not going to apply to a seasonal driver. You ain't been there long enough to be. And you also have to think about, is this for the older guys that's already been in the game? Or is this for anybody that just walked in the door? Now, I've been seeing some people saying they're not going to take the buyout, which basically if you don't take the buyout, then you kind of on that line to just get laid off. My problem with the situation is I ain't never been laid off with $150,000. And I know what I would do with that 150, but I don't know if everybody else knows what to do with it. I've been seeing a lot of different drivers making that video saying, oh, well, it's not worth it. Oh, it's a slap in the face. The first one, $1,800 per year or $10,000 flat. Yeah, you probably could have some vacation time saved up and hit that. That ain't really nothing, but I don't know how that healthcare part will work either. If you getting all your healthcare, no, it's still not worth no 10,000. No, it's not. But 150,000? If you don't let lifestyle inflation run you, you could live really good, and you could have that 150,000 and go somewhere else, depending on what you signed. And make sure you read over whatever contract if this is something you're thinking about. Hey, real quick before we keep going, if you like what you're hearing here, if I'm making any kind of sense, consider hitting that like button. I can't make you hit it, but I appreciate if you do. It helps me out. It lets me know I'm going in the right direction. It'll help somebody else find me. Like, subscribe, comment, for sure comment. Like, subscribe, comment on this video, any other of my videos. Hell, go look at the rest of my videos. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate you. Back to it. I've been fired for free. Like, I need y'all to understand that. I've been fired for free. You're telling me you're going to give me $150,000 plus whatever I already had sitting, plus my health care, and you don't just let me go out the door? I can, I got a CDL. I can just go anywhere. Y'all know what we talk about over here. Keep your CDL clean, keep your piss clean. We ain't worried about no drugs and all. I don't have those type of problems. It don't take me that long to find anything if I'm really looking for a job like that. For anybody that's saying that's no money, I don't know too many people with 150 just sitting in the bank. I truly don't. 150,000 is life-changing money, and you can literally go buy a degree with that. If you feel like doing that, you can go learn a new trade, you can go learn a new skill. Hell, if I was just a regular straight truck driver, the first thing I'm doing is taking $3,000 to $3,500, whatever it is, and going to a CDL school automatically off top. I'm not buying no truck, not doing nothing like that. I'm going to get my CDL. I'm going to probably find a welding school. I'm going to probably find an HVAC school. I'm going to find something that I can invest in, so that way I have all these different avenues to pull from when it comes to making me some money. Money won't be the issue at all. I'm gonna make that back. So we could pretty much chunk at least $5,000 to $10,000 out the window. Already, not even out the window, but we can pretty much chunk $10,000 towards investing in my mind. That's the first thing I'm doing. Off top. Well, no, I probably would take a vacation first. So first thing I would do, probably take a vacation. Not an expensive vacation. I don't know what y'all vacations be looking like, but for me, $1,000 to $2,000 is a decent vacation to me. Okay? So I would probably take a good vacation. 3 at max, because we got a little splurge money. I would definitely put all of my finances for the next 6 months away. So I would count my mortgage or rent, whatever you want to call it. I got rent. I ain't got that big money yet, but I'm working on it. I would put all of every expense of the house, every expense, I would put it away for 6 months. There's that. There's no way I'm gonna be sitting here looking for a job for 6 months with a clean driving record. Even with a bad driving record, you could find a job, bro. Like, it's not hard to do. I'm not wasting a bunch of time worried about anything else. I'm automatically going to, like I say, find some new trade to get into. Or if I want to stick to driving, hey, I'm gonna get that CDL. I'm gonna do my driving thing. That, whatever. Now, if y'all want to figure out how to get into that driving and what to do if you want to buy a truck and all that, then you can watch this video over here and kind of get started with that. But for me, I'm going immediately to get my CDL as fast as possible. I'm getting every endorsement. That means the HAZI. That means I'm getting the TWIC card. Yes, we're going to get that TWIC card. We're going to get that HAZI. We're going to get the tanker. We're going to get everything that has to do with passenger. That way, hey, you never know. You might need to hit a bus one time. I've been told that charter buses, coach buses, anything like that, they're making pretty decent money, depending on what you call decent money. So those are the things I'll be looking into. All of my bills right now, because we keep it low, we try to make sure we can take care of it. Let's just say $2,600 to $3,000. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we need to put 20 bands up off top. That's do not touch, do not pass go. Let's also put that 10,000 up for the mind. Like I say, we need to learn some new skills. Let's put that up for that. You still looking at, oh shit, I ain't think about it. Are they gonna tax it? If they taxing it, that's a little bit different, but we still can work with that. The only thing you'll have a problem with is healthcare. You gotta figure out if they're doing that. Now, if they say something crazy like, well, you can no longer have any affiliation with UPS, your career here is done, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care with that type of money. Like, I can make a lot of stuff happen with $150,000. Just cause I don't really care about my career with UPS at that point. Thanks for the $150. Let me go figure some other stuff out. Yeah, as long as I have a CDL, I'm really not worried about one place. I'm like LeBron. There is no loyalty. Anywhere I can get it. You know what I'm saying? And with all this stuff being said, I really don't understand why people are tripping. Like, especially, well, maybe if you're somebody that worked for 20, 30 years at this company, you probably feel a little hurt about it. But for me, it's business, bro. Like, they're gonna line their pockets and save their bottom line. You should have been doing that for the last however many years you've been working there. And that goes for any job, not just UPS. Companies fire people all the time. That's just how business goes. The easiest thing you can do is not have some kind of backup plan and another backup plan for the backup plan. That means your Roth IRAs, that means your 401k, that means your investments outside of that, whether you got your rental property or you got an Airbnb or whatever the case may be. You should already be working on these things. Whether you're not following me to figure it out or not, you should already be investing in something else besides putting all your eggs in one basket. If you watched any of my videos, you know I always say having one source of income is like having one finger on the whole hand. You can't fight properly. You gotta have at least 4. I'm not talking about working 2 jobs. Unless you're gonna work those 2 jobs just to fund something else, I can understand that. But just having one source of income, what happens when somebody pulls the rug from up under you? Then you're just looking crazy. The moral of this story is, I would take the $150,000 buyout. Never seen anybody give that type of money away. And clearly they don't care about it. That's just another write-off for them. So you might as well, if you anybody that rock with what I'm saying, I appreciate it, whatever. While you still working there, before you take that buyout, learn. Like, you probably listen to these videos while you're driving or you're at home or late night, whatever. Learn what you need to learn about whatever field you're trying to learn about. And once you get there, learning everything you need to learn or whatever, then you go ahead and sign up for the buyout if it's not too late. Get your 150. I mean, to me, it's like basic sense. And you're still getting paychecks while you're working there in the first place until you fully get out of there and let them buy you out of your position, basically. Why wouldn't you take that? In my mind, why wouldn't you take that? Hey, to all 180 of y'all, thank y'all, man. Y'all on my behind, man. Y'all making me have to work hard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make me not work hard. Y'all making me get up and get on this camera and do my thing. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I every time I see a new subscriber, I just smile. Like, man, I must be saying something that makes sense. God damn. Excuse my language. God damn. Proud of my little 180. I appreciate y'all. If y'all got anything y'all want me to talk about in any future videos, let me know in the comments. Also, if y'all would take the 150, let me know why not. You know, like, we just talking, we just talking turkey. Just let me know what y'all would do. Till the next time, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Catch y'all next time. Awesome.